What happens when you curl every day for 30 days straight? How much bigger can your arms get? Or will they get smaller?
Smaller, definitely smaller. You gotta have more rest in this. Gosh, my screen is bright. Can I turn that down? How do I turn that down? What the heck? There we go. Oh well. We're just gonna have to rock with this for now.
There are multiple ways you can curl, so to find the best one, 5 guys will randomly pick between 5 different methods.
Grab a paper and it will tell you exactly what you will do for the next 30 days.
And the worst and hardest one obviously goes to
100 curls every day.
100 curls every day. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that in a row. 100 curls, that's quite a bit. Like if you're doing 100 curls all split up, which he might do that. If you're doing split up of 100 curls, then that's gonna be good. But all in one go, yeah, no, um that's way too much.
luckily not me. This is not the worst one, but my editor Koz will do.
Hey, okay. 100 curls every other day.
This is only half of what I know.
Okay, so that's better. That's still like it still depends on your genetics, but there's a lot you can still recover from 100 curls every other day. That is possible.
Need to do. So the most difficult one is still in the bowl.
I want to go. I'm too nervous now. I'm too nervous. Please be a good one. Please be a good one.
And Captain America has to.
Oh, girl, whenever you want. What?
So I imagine since he's gonna have to curl, I've seen this guy before. He's definitely gonna do it. A lot of people wouldn't have the motivation to, uh, do like a lot of people don't work out. So as someone who regularly works out, I think like for me, if I was doing this challenge, if I got this would be the best one to get. I just do my normal workout that I do, every single day, my normal split, and just incorporate arms and just basically just film the arms part of it, or just the curling part of it.
The last method in the bowl.
That's yours.
Goes to my brother who has to do.
Oh, no! 100 curls in a row.
100 curls in a row is just not good. There's just no doing just a straight 100 curls in a row. It's like not only are you just that's not the best optimal way to train. If you train to failure, like 100 curls to failure, um, that's like it's just ridiculous. You're not going to grow anything from it, and um, the what am I trying to say here? Um, the amount of time in your day that affects like with every other thing that you're doing. I don't know. Definitely the worst one, yeah. The worst one as far as both strength and size training, like hypertrophy and strength training. This is by far the worst one you could get.
Every day. So you only have to do one set. That's also how you can look at it.
So you're probably thinking, what about my dad? What is his method? Why is he here?
That's because you're going on holiday. Resistance bands only. Try to make as much gains as possible.
Resistance bands are good. They could be just as good, if not better, than doing uh a curl with a weight, like like a dumbbell. There we go. Because when you have your arm all the way down, the gravity is going to take the weight. Resistance bands are going to keep the strain on the bicep. Like that's going to be by far the best. Well, cables are obviously the best. I prefer cables so much more. It's harder to track your progress with resistance bands. But
In 30 days with only resistance bands. Okay, great.
And to see who makes the most gains,
All right, measurements.
we will not just measure our arms to compare them on day 30. By the way, the winner will get a massive prize, but more on that later.
Start flexing. 33 centimeters, left arm. We already got 40 centimeter arms on day 1.
I haven't measured my biceps. I have no idea how big my biceps are. Like, I imagine. I mean, that's pretty good. But I have never measured. Yeah.
Okay. 38, and it is 38. That looks very big. I hear that more often. That's a 40 centimeter arm.
But we also measured our strength on day 1 on one of the most insane machines ever.
That strength, don't tear the bicep. Doesn't feel good. Yeah. Controlled. Yeah.
And by doing it controlled, he curls.
Ooh. Boom, strong. Safely 30 kilograms.
My brother.
I was pretty bad form there. Like the leaning back. That's not necessarily bicep strength. That's not pure bicep strength. That you're just leaning back. You get it up to about this point, then you pull. What I saw is they were leaning backwards to get it up. So, to do a real test of just pure bicep strength, I would do a preacher curl. Just have the elbows rested on something and then pull something up with that. I also would prefer to do dumbbell preacher curl. So it's a preacher curl, it's having rested on the elbow. So it's just the bicep that's being worked there. But this is fine.
Brother can safely do 40 kilograms.
Nice.
Editor Co's 50.
Oh. We got it.
That's pretty good. 110 pounds.
But not 55.
Let's go. It's heavy. It's really heavy. Jesus.
And I can also do 50. Ooh. But 55 seems to be too.
A lot better form than the other guys. I don't see much movement in the back. It's still a little bit of that rocking, but it's not too bad.
Too much for now. But with Captain America somehow getting it up.
Damn, what the hell?
We all know our day 1 starting point, but at the end of the video, you get to decide who wins the $1,000 prize pool.
Whoever you guys think deserves it, whoever made the most gains, whoever had the best vlogs. So make sure to win over the votes, guys. Make good vlogs.
And this is the craziest 30-day challenge I've ever done. From doing curls with a Formula 1 athlete and flying to Mr. Beast, to also massive problems like getting hacked. I will never forget these 30 days, but it all started with...
Who's gonna do their curls today?
Those two on the end, they're like, no.
Okay.
I do have to do my 100 curls today, and I'm actually happy about that, because my big goal for these 30 days is to finally have a bicep vein. The only problem...
I don't really have a...
Bicep vein is cool. I wish I had a bicep vein. I'm not lean enough. I think I might. Like I saw even I'm like at the peak of my bulk. I thought I saw something like along here, running along here. I wasn't sure if that was a bicep vein or not. It looked like it though. But yeah, I've never been lean enough to get a bicep vein. It would be cool. I'd love to have a bicep vein.
Game plan yet, except there's one thing, because some bro scientists say that in order to get big veins and big arms, you need to do high reps.
So doing 100 curls every day is perfect.
High reps, yeah, but when people hear high reps, they're thinking like 20 reps. I usually stick with 15 reps with every single set. But yeah, if you're doing low reps, it depends on what kind of low reps you're doing. So if you're doing like sticking around 3 reps, that's strength training. And that's where you don't want to go to failure at all. And that's where you're gonna get stronger. You're like all your muscles will connect to lift that weight. As what strength training is, hypertrophy training, which is I think what they're going for, is the muscle size. Is yeah, around 15 reps is what you're gonna want to stick to.
Perfect to try these high reps, like 20 or even more per set.
I chose too heavy for 20 reps.
On the cable machine is good. I don't know what machine this is. I imagine this is the sponsor of the video just by the way it started out. But doing a cable machine is definitely the best way you can do curls.
Do you see veins? Oh, I did do 20 reps.
He didn't go all the way up there on that last one. I don't know if you saw that. Where
You need to do high reps.
So doing 100 curls every day is perfect to try these high reps, like 20 or even more per set.
I chose too heavy for 20 reps.
yeah, so stopping right there. That's not bad. I wouldn't count that as a full rep, like if they're doing up for the video, like 100 reps. But for training for hypertrophy, there's back and forth. I think long length partials are a good thing, but I do them like after I physically can't bring the weight up anymore, then I switch over to long length partials.
See veins? Oh, I did do 20 reps. It checks my range of motion and it counts my reps.
That's not the only thing.
That would be amazing. Having something to count the range of motion would be awesome because like with I track my workouts, but it's like, I'm bench pressing. I get to a point where I'm just doing this before dumbbell bench pressing. So I'm just doing this before I finish my set. I would really like to have a tracker that tracked those reps and how many like full range of motion reps I did and like partial range of motion reps.
It can do. There are so many other insane features, but I will try those out later because I gotta hurry right now.
I need to be done before 9 p.m. Otherwise my girlfriend gets mad.
That's real.
For the bicep bang. I'm gonna feel this
Nice.
tomorrow, and I have to do curls tomorrow. I think I heard Coase did 10 sets.
Yeah, so this is why I wouldn't recommend doing it every single day. Like doing it on top of another workout, like throwing in like 2, 3 sets of extra arm workouts. He didn't say how many sets that he did separately. At least I don't think so. Maybe he did. But yeah, I would just do this in a normal like I said, like I would just do my normal split and then do that. It's gonna be difficult to recover from this much.
10?
I want to do 10 reps and 10 sets, but tomorrow I have a day off.
He also decides to switch between hammer curls on the bench and pelican curls on the machine.
10 reps, 10 sets, that's not bad. I would just do the curls on the machine and I would do seated. I'd have the cables behind me and then bring them up like this. That would be the best. Unfortunately, I live in a really small town. We have a crappy gym, and so we don't have a machine like that. I'd kind of like to have a machine like this. I've thought about ordering machines like this, and I'm not sure what I think of them.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone. But getting in the
Oh my god.
I'm still a bit skeptical, but in the back of my head, I do have like a feeling that I could make some gains. I can take as long as I want. Luckily, I'm not Jorg.
Once I touch the weight, I can't let go anymore. Let's hope I choose wisely. Alright,
That sucks.
I picked my poison, 4 kilograms. And 50. Still going strong. 29 and 100. Woo. Interesting, they feel really tired and warm, but I feel like I could rub out a bit more.
Let's really push these to failure.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed doing high reps is like you tend to like get to a point where like, man, I feel like I could do more, but that's the rep like, I'll be, doing lat pull downs. This happens a lot with lat pull downs where it's like my first set, I'm like, I stop at 15 because that's where I'm supposed to stop. But I'm like, but I could have gone past 30. And so it's really hard to dial in like roughly how much weight am I gonna do 15 reps for. But
I am so glad I don't have to do this every single day. And I have to say, I definitely feel it. I will definitely need a rest day tomorrow.
Day 2.
yeah, rest days are so important. They're more important than the actual. My guess by the end of this video is the guys who are doing this like every day and are gonna have either they're gonna stay the same or they're actually gonna get weaker. And the guys who have more breaks in between are gonna have the most growth.
I am definitely feeling it from yesterday. Mainly in my tendons, just here. Like,
But
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually where the most pain resides. Um, and that's actually, I believe, I need to do more research on this. I believe that's where most of your muscle soreness is actually comes from the recovery of the tendon, not necessarily the muscle fiber. That might be completely false. Don't quote me on that.
I gotta chase that bicep vein because
I have tried a lot to train my biceps. Nothing really worked, but never hundreds of reps a week.
Biceps are really hard to train. Not only do they have like a super fast recovery rate, um, but they're also like um you have to like really hit them with a lot to actually tire them out. Like most of the times, even doing like preacher curls, like where you're just isolating the bicep, it's only the bicep. I do like 3 sets, which is most of what I do for every other muscle group. And I feel like I'm not really that sore. Like I didn't really hit the muscle, but I went to failure. I went past failure. So yeah, biceps are an interesting one. They're one of the hardest muscles um to grow. Like I think we have like to really see growth, I guess I would say. Growth by training. It's also one of the biggest muscle groups that I um skip in training. I skip my biceps a lot and I skip my abs a lot. That's very stereotypical to skip your abs.
Oh, this is getting heavy. Oh, I need to lower the weight. Yes. And that's 100.
If this works, it can work for so many muscles with just 10 minutes a day. Bro, eyes on the road, eyes on the road.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to grow your muscles.
There's literally no one here on the road because it's already way too late. I know it looks not that late, but it's, again, 9 p.m. We absolutely love making the videos. Every single person on the team, every single person that is joining this challenge. My dad is amazing. He has been supporting me from the start, helped me with every small thing. I'm excited to see how he's doing actually right now.
So we have to wait to drive the car so I can do my workout.
But only curls probably won't make your biceps grow. You need to eat your protein. So even though I didn't make it back on time today,
Protein's good. I think protein is way, way overemphasized. I believe protein is supposed to make up 40% of your diet. Um, and actually, like a lot of people think that your muscles are mostly protein. It's mostly water. Um, and carbs. Cutting carbs and lowering your carbs is the worst thing you can do for building muscle. Because it's called carbohydrate. It hydrates your muscles. You store water in your muscles through carbs. You want to get bigger muscles, eat a lot of carbs, eat a lot of protein, and drink a lot of water. Weight, I would say more water than is recommended for your, size weight. You'd like Google, oh, I'm this weight, this size, this gender, whatever, and they'll say, oh, well, this is how much water you should drink. You should drink more than that. Not all in one setting. Like drink more than that throughout the day. Drinking a lot of water at one time is like a lot of water can lead to water toxicity and cause lots of problems. So having a huge amount of water spread out through the day is really good for you.
My girlfriend Sydney luckily waited and
She made a delicious high protein meal.
please
That
let's
does
all
look
say
good.
thank you, Sydney, in the comments down below.
Smashing.
Because without her, I could never focus so much on making these videos for you guys. Meanwhile, Jorg is facing a problem.
I want to do them at home, but I don't have any dumbbells at home. I have a perfect idea. I'm gonna steal these.
You can do to train your biceps. Like, oh, I guess they are doing curls, specifically curls. But there's a lot of other ways to train your biceps besides specifically doing curls.
I also gotta get them down because this is 2 stories up. Oh, they're 25 kilos each. I dropped off the weights. Now it's time for this thing. See, you're in. Let's go. Now I gotta get it in my home.
But now that that problem is fixed, he is facing another one.
I am sore. Oh, it's insane. How can 5
Yeah, doing 100 biceps in a row, yeah, you're gonna be sore. That's rough.
kilograms feel this heavy? It feels here with this tendon. Feels really irritated.
It's 11 p.m. right now. I just finished work. Please send help. Come on. Oh, did you see them engage?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What? There's a lot of options on this. We will figure them out together during these 30 days. Turn on. Oh, they get a little stiff. Yeah, one more. Oh. Oh, no veins. No veins on this one still. I know it's only day 3, but I just would have really liked veins here. My brain says it's going to be impossible.
Yeah, bicep veins are awesome. Veins are weirdly like hugely based off genetics. Like everyone should have visible veins if they get lean enough. But there's a lot of people who like there's one of my coworkers that I was working with, he just like naturally has like the most veiny arms I've ever seen and he doesn't work out. He's fairly lean, but it's like it's ridiculous. I'm like, dang, dude, I don't know what about veins is so cool, but they are awesome.
Possible to obviously get veins here, but it's just a small piece of me believes, or maybe just really wants, that this 30-day challenge can give me the veins I want.
But while I'm pushing through my last rep, and my dad doing curls in a very unique way,
But because we're busy, he's doing an alternative workout, and he's
Yeah, definitely not curls. That's not working your bicep one bit. Like with that underhand grip, like maybe on the pull-up motion, but no. Yeah, it's not hitting your biceps. I'm sorry, my man.
sweating.
Is this right, Brownie?
my brother's situation
No, it's hitting the triceps. It's like it's completely skipping the biceps. It's only tricep.
is getting worse and worse.
I'm dead. My arms can stretch further than this. Never thought this.
Not always bad. For people who have a faster recovery, like say, like if you haven't worked out before and you work out, you're gonna be walking around like a penguin. You're gonna be like, I can't move. But for someone who's trains like this a lot, that's not a good sign. I don't know how much he trains, but I imagine he works out quite regularly. That's not good. If you're struggling or if it's painful to move your arm past this point, that's not a good thing. Like right after your workout, that's fine. Like there's a lot of times like specifically like when I hit my shoulders, then I'm in the shower and I'm like, trying to just wash my hair. That's fine, but like it shouldn't be like a day after like more than 3 hours after your workout.
It was gonna be like this.
But giving up or skipping a day is not an option for him. So he decides to use
1 kilogram. It is not a lot, of course, but
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
how
see
much
more
1 kilogram
as a
is.
recovery day. Just the going down hurts more than going up because I need to stretch them. Because I have to
That
go
it is good for recovery to do like a deload. What is it called? Like a deload workout or whatever, where you like lift like not half as much weight for like not even half as much reps as well. Something like that's good, but I would just prefer to stick to a normal rest day and just not go to the gym. Like I think that's what builds up like motivation. Like after the end of the week, I'm like I just don't want to go to the gym anymore. Then I stay home and like taking more than a day off, I'm like I'm begging to go back to the gym.
In one go, Goes is shooting some shots for me.
Get those biceps.
99! Alright, it took less than 5 minutes. Let's get to the next one.
Meanwhile, my dad was doing probably the most enjoyable version of this challenge.
So I'm busy, and she's sitting there, as always.
But being on vacation isn't the only way to enjoy curls, and Jorg is luckily feeling a bit better today, so he uses...
Yeah, being on vacation and working out is rough. Like I like go to Boise or whatever, like I'll try to find a gym, but there's like a lot of gyms that they're like not even for a day will let you in. So I wish they like gyms were more open to that. Is like, oh, if you're coming in one time, I guess it is fair that people could take advantage of that. But like if I'm just coming in one time, just because I'm on a week, like pay like 20, $30 at most, and like that would be just amazing.
2.5 kilograms today, instead of the 1 kilogram from yesterday.
100! Yes.
I wanted to try something new, confuse the muscle. Barbell. Which is why I decided to easily switch the handles to a barbell that's specifically made for this machine.
Boom. That's crazy. My biceps are used to millions of pull-ups. I think that's why they don't feel anything. I think I need to do even more reps. Turn on.
More reps per set. Like I said, like 15 is probably what you're good with. You don't need to do more than 15 for anything. Doing more sets might, but still it's like you're gonna need more rest in between that. I have a lot higher. I've noticed I have a really, really fast recovery system. So it, like de depends on what you feel. If you're still feeling like sore, I wouldn't work out while you're sore unless it's like one of your first times working out. Like it's your first time working out in like 3 years and you're sore, then continue working out. But if you're like an advanced trainer and you're sore, don't work out, like skip that and let it recover all the way. Because, like I said, recovery is far more important than doing the actual exercise.
Let's see if I will feel this tomorrow. 4 sets.
It's day 5 already, and so I've noticed that if you only have to do curls whenever you want, the time goes fast really quickly. This is only the second time I'm doing curls, but I do have to say I already feel and see a difference. Maybe a bit more blood in the muscle, a bit more veins. So yeah, I'm liking this challenge so far.
In the college setting, this is your first impression.
I don't pay for
time.
YouTube
You want
Premium.
to put your best foot forward.
So maybe I will if people actually start watching my live streams.
Today is Father's Day. I asked Brownie if I can get a day off, but I can't. It's 30 degrees outside.
No days off. No days off. Always train. I don't care.
Set of 20.
And while our dad is on vacation, my brother decided to sneak into their backyard, grabbing these 3 kilogram dumbbells.
And I never thought I was gonna use these.
To have just a slight
How many different dumbbells is this man gonna use throughout this challenge? Like, I've already seen him use, like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 different dumbbells?
Increase from yesterday's 2.5 kilograms. Maybe illegal.
100.
But smart.
Counting is hard. 200.
But he's not the only one being creative.
I'm not going to the gym today because it's Father's Day and I want to spend the time, with him as well. I'm searching in my shed if I have anything to do my bicep curls with.
I do them with these.
That's right. Like I said, you don't need to do dumbbells. You don't even have to do curls to train your biceps. But whatever.
Pretty nice handlebar. Like, works pretty good. I mean, the range of motion is a bit limited.
Yeah, that is definitely something to worry about. Is like with something like that, like those are so big, like it's a lot bigger range of motion. I would have grabbed one of those bikes and done curls with one of those, like just barbell curls with one of those bikes, but
I don't know if it's working. I'm not feeling my biceps from yesterday. I didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna go for 10 sets, 10 reps, heavy, just like Koos. He felt it.
yeah, that's good.
But even after 10, 20, 30, 40 reps, I'm still having the same problem.
I feel like I'm not feeling it correctly. Probably because I'm doing it heavy right now. I don't really feel the mind-muscle connection, but also when I did it light, I did feel
mind-muscle connection is huge. If you don't have a good mind-muscle connection, like I didn't even realize that. Like when I first started training, like I just didn't have a good mind-muscle connection. And then I started training, like focusing on, like the best thing that I did was don't focus on your reps so much if you're trying to build a mind-muscle connection. Like as you're doing it, close your eyes and just try to feel in your bicep or whatever muscle group that you're working out. Try to feel what's being worked out and just imagine like as you're extending your arm, the muscles being torn apart and there's a snap as you reach the full end, and then as you're pulling it back, all the rest of your muscles are contracting together. Think of it like that, and um, that's going to build a great mind-muscle connection. But yeah, mind-muscle connection is absolutely huge for building muscle.
feel more pain that I'm feeling the next day. Obviously, it doesn't indicate if I'm growing the bicep or not, but it just feels like I should be feeling it because it's new. This insane amount of volume.
So I finished 100 reps, hoping that I will feel something tomorrow.
I have to do my curls again, or actually, I want to do my curls again. I don't have to do anything. So my biceps are a bit sore, but nevertheless, I'm gonna train them again. And lately, research is really saying that the stretch is most important. So I'm gonna pick an exercise that really focuses on the stretch.
Well, yeah, the stretch is really important because what's happening is you're like just thinking about it logically, like as you're extending your arm, what you're doing is tearing the muscle. How else are you going to tear the muscle if you're only moving it this much? You have to fully extend the arm to a point where it's tearing the muscle. So yeah, obviously the stretch is the most important part. I don't know about completely removing like the full range of motion and just doing the long lengthen or lengthen partials is what they call them, just doing those. I think full range of motion is better, but like I said, like for the end of my sets, like I'll do length and partials at the end until I physically can't move the weight anymore. Don't train like that. I have a really fast recovery system, and you might not recover from something like that. So listen to what your body's telling you and do that. Don't train like try new things, but don't train specifically in one way for the entire rest of your life, basically.
Oh, these are heavy.
Doing that's good. Like, it does isolate the bicep more. It takes more of your body out of play to do it seated. And um, it is maximizing the stretch and everything. So, yeah, that's a really good thing to do.
Ow. Bicep vein is really popping.
So while Joop does 100 curls in a row right before
That's an impressive bicep vein. That's awesome. I wish I had something like that.
the day ends, I can only dream about having a bicep vein.
Bicep vein is really popping.
Because being awake the next day, I'm back at doing my curls. Also focusing on a good stretch in my bicep, but the vein isn't even the biggest problem right now, because
I need to go to France. I'm leaving in 10 minutes. Curls. Finding a place to curl is going to be hard tomorrow. I can't take the machine with me.
On our way to France. How are you going to finish the curls?
Not?
No. You don't have to do the curls. Why not?
Why not?
I already did my curls. But I'm not the only one looking for progress after just 1 week.
After the swimming workout. Is there any progress?
I think I found my weight. 5 kilograms for me is now challenging, with a bit of rest in between. Don't self-stand, don't drop the weights. I just hang out for a bit. Like, this is perfect. I can push myself. It's hard. Hopefully feel nothing tomorrow, but I'll keep you updated. I'm wondering how the guys are doing in France.
Yeah, that's not a good thing when you're training so much that you're like hoping you don't feel it tomorrow. Like I'm almost wishing I feel it tomorrow. But if you're so tired of the soreness and everything that you're hoping not to feel it tomorrow, that's definitely not good. Like you're not training. And in a good way. If you, like I said, if you feel sore, like 3 hours after your training, at either that and it's not a new muscle group that you've been training, like don't do more. Don't do more reps. It's only gonna harm you.
I kind of missed him. I got a bend right here. It's day 8.
It looks like you're doing nothing.
I'm actually feeling this more than that.
In the water, it's gonna be lighter. Actually, no, that's not true. If he was fully submerged, it would be a little bit more different, but that's not a free weight, so never mind. What I said is completely false.
I thought I would.
So while I'm having my first underwater pump, meanwhile, my dad realizes something.
It's a bit of a struggle, a 30-day challenge, when you are on holiday for 19 days of the 30 days. There's a lot of nice food here in Spain, tapas, and also the cervezas. Every day it's 30 degrees.
Okay. 86. That's not bad. Yeah, I think what a lot of people don't realize is like a lot of the foods that you're gonna get here, unless it's fast food, which I don't think it is. Like I don't know what place this is. That looks like probably Greece or something. But um, like most of the food that they're gonna get there is gonna be like naturally grown and stuff. It's fine to eat that food. You're gonna be just fine. Most of the stuff that you want to stay away from is fast food. So yeah, maybe you're not gonna have the highest protein diet, but still, like carbs are just amazing for building muscles. So I wouldn't worry too much if you're, as long as you know that like most of your food is like grown naturally, like yeah, it wouldn't matter to me. I'd still eat most of that food.
So that's very hard. It's a bit of a struggle, but I think I can impress Brownie at the end of the challenge.
To impress not just us, but also you guys voting the best winner at the end of the video, Arjen has a unique tactic that he thinks will give him the most gains.
So for my bicep exercises, I only do 2 sets. Rather just have 2 hard sets and then get used to it. Maybe last 15 days. I'll go to 3 sets.
Meanwhile, Koos and I can't do our curls how we want to, because we're literally at the airport.
This is our flight. It says embarkment. Boarding.
We need to board, so let's go.
People are looking weird at me, but I don't care.
But then
We got someone saying that this doesn't look hard and she can easily do this, so...
I can do it so good.
Okay, come on, let's give it...
Right.
You can learn from me.
And then you need to stand...
Like this?
No, the other way around.
What do you mean?
No, you need to curl up. These up.
Oh my,
Yeah, those up.
oh my god.
She had a lot of slack there. That's probably why it was so difficult.
Oh!
Thank you for this opportunity. I'm a big fan of you, Bradley.
They're even closing the place. You gotta be faster. You're closing.
Yes, we are!
One more.
That's some weird people. I'd be creeped out a little bit by that.
Okay, let's go. We gotta run.
everyone is following their plan.
Honored again.
So today, an alternative workout.
With some slight variations, maybe.
We came all the way from there with the kayak, and we are snorkeling, so this is great.
We are...
That does look awesome. That looks so much fun. I've never been to a place like that. I've barely ever been to even a vacation before. Like my vacation is literally like what I'm doing right now. I'm like not at work and I'm like in my basement filming reaction videos. That's my vacation. I've never been more than 10 hours from my home. It's actually kind of sad.
back. I missed this machine. I'm kind of sticking to this variation because most people in the world say that this is the best variation in existence of bicep curls. So let's do it.
Yeah, that is. It definitely is. Seated would be just a little bit better, but yeah, that's the best variation of bicep curls.
I think I lost weight and I got less strong.
What is this tan line right here? That's wild, buddy. I don't think you should tan in the sun. The best way to get a tan is probably like spray tan. I don't know. But the sun actually does a lot to really damage your body. More and more I've heard you kind of want to stay away from the sun. Which is interesting, because as a kid, always growing up, I always heard, oh, play outside, go be in the sun, because it's good for you. And so.
I did go to bed at 3 a.m. last night because our flight landed very late. So, but the pump is pumping.
So while I'm fighting through my last reps, Arjen is properly warming up for his curls.
Day 11, time for curls. Try to get 2 to 5 reps, maybe, hopefully. We'll see.
I also opened a Gymshark
Yeah, there's a lot of swinging involved in that. Would not consider that to have been the best range of motion.
store in Amsterdam. You can actually use code STAN10 in real life here as well, and stay on the website for the biggest discount. And I got my curls in.
What up?
Koos loves to do curls on the machine because it literally gives you every variation possible. Like dumbbells, barbells, you can stand, sit down, or even...
Checking out this assist mode.
Literally, when this machine detects that you're stuck during a movement, it will activate assist mode. Basically...
That's amazing. That's awesome. Dang. I might get one of these. I don't know, depending on how much this is.
like a faster friend that quickly lowers the weight for you.
It's so helpful to have something like that. The I'd say the counting the range of motions is more important to me. The counting like the reps and range of motion that I do with each of that is more important. There's a lot of stuff that you couldn't do on this machine, like legs. Um, good luck doing much for legs. I mean, you could probably squat and like with a few other things maybe, but um, like maybe a Bulgarian split squat. You could probably do that on your. But yeah, I don't like uh all-in-one machines like this. Like a lot of the machines that you get at the gym aren't even gonna be like that. So
This doesn't really work when you're by yourself using.
like that's why gyms have so many machines. Is just because like not just one machine. There's so many different areas and angles and stuff that you can put your muscles into that are gonna be um better. That's why.
But hey, he's getting a good pump on vacation. Could be worse. For example, having to do 100 curls in a row. Or maybe this is the best method. We will find out on day 30. But
Definitely not the best method. Don't do 100 curls in a row. Don't do it. That's this. It's the same thing with calisthenic stuff. Like with doing like a just a ridiculous amount of pull-ups and chin-ups and push-ups and stuff. It's like you don't want that. You don't want more than 15 reps. And if it is more than 15 reps, you're going to be really struggling past that 15 reps.
But first,
in 100.
This is Wix Studio, built to meet any brief. When your project calls for bold creativity.
Okay, so today is a special day. I'm supersetting the bicep curls with the smallest muscle in my body. No, not what you're thinking about. Calf raises. Come on.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, calves are really a tough muscle group to work out. I've struggled to grow my calves. I skipped calves. Well, I skipped legs in general for the first like several weeks of working out. I got back into incorporating legs, but yeah, calves are like arguably the most stubborn muscle to work out to grow.
but of course, my full focus is on the bicep curls because I still can't see my bicep vein. So with Koos only having weight at home, that even his mom can easily curl.
Let's go. And even though that was 6 kilograms, I still feel them and I definitely have a pump, so.
And Jorg doing his fastest 100 curls yet. I don't know if that's good or bad. Probably because of his shirt. Arjen is making the most out of his method.
I will do the face.
Going fast, I heard something a while ago that like controlling the negative is not as important as it's been preached that it is. I don't agree with that. I don't think you should be throwing around your weights, but I also don't think that you should be going down for like a full 10 seconds and then coming back up. Like just like have a nice slow and just control the weight. Like that's all you need. You don't need extremely slow.
Is 7-7-7, which basically means I do 7 reps bottom half, 7 reps top half, and then 7 full range of motion.
I would just do no however many. What is that? Just full range of motion.
This will absolutely
This kind of a split up for your biceps doesn't really make a difference.
kill your biceps. Try it out if you want. They feel extremely hot, by the way. It's just cooking, like it's.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like people think that doing an ice bath is um good like right after a workout. That's bad. Do not do an ice bath or don't have a bunch of cold exposure right after a workout. Because why your muscles are pumped and they're hot is because it's transporting all the testosterone, carbs, protein, water, everything to your muscle. And that's why it swells up and gets all pumped. And to put it in ice is going to reduce that swelling. You want that swelling to grow your muscle. It's literally going in there, scraping out all the torn muscle, and building up more muscle on top of that.
Extremely hot.
Let's see who was actually cooking in the first 2 weeks of the challenge.
Okay, day 14. I am leaving tomorrow to a different country. My dad is still on holiday, probably doing curls right now. Who goes first? Flex as hard as you can.
Well, for my brother, the left.
38 centimeters. 39 too.
And the right arm.
39!
Didn't change at all yet.
Yeah.
But then it started to
Yeah, because he's doing 100 reps every single day. That's just not good.
get interesting.
38 centimeters too. That's a clear 39.
It is?
That's a clear 39.
Oh, that looks promising.
That's some increase. Was this a bigger one?
This was the bigger one. What?
No. 39.5 for only 14 days in.
That's crazy.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, just like I said, if you're gonna have the best growth is with rest, and that's what he's doing. So yeah, his biceps are probably gonna be bigger than everyone else's.
Maybe this shows rest is important, but I don't have any rest.
But it would be crazy if everyone else also made gains after just 14 days, right?
How'd it go so far?
I feel like it went pretty good. I mean, I have of course 1 day rest, but I feel like the 100 reps are going pretty good. I switched it up a few times.
Let's see if it works so far.
Yeah.
Show me. Whoa. That's 41. How much did you gain?
Not that much. I'm trying to cut.
He's not gaining weight, so it's not fat.
And the right side is even crazier.
What? 41.5. Both gained a centimeter.
Yeah.
If I didn't gain anything, I'm gonna sue working out.
If you didn't grow anything, I think that proves that rest is important.
I put in
I hope for the sake of the video that he doesn't gain anything, because rest is so important.
a lot of work.
But my left arm,
On the 10 line,
that is already bigger than my right one,
40!
Fuck me.
Yeah, this is 40, man.
stayed the same.
But what about right? I think I made more gains right than left. Well, clearly nothing in left, so that's not super hard.
This one actually went from 38 to...
39! That's an easy 39. Well, they're getting more even.
I'm happy about that. I also feel like I got stronger. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
No.
Let's test it out.
Everyone managed to lift their record from day one. But are 14 days enough to also get stronger and lift more?
45.
And you're...
Yeah, you should be able to lift at least just a little bit more. Like doing 100 curls, they're doing high reps, so it's not going to increase strength much. But like, you should at least be able to lift a little bit more. I don't know, for 1 rep max, I don't know.
Can't go heavier, but...
Actually, that makes a lot of sense. He only does extremely high reps, so he doesn't train in the strength range at all.
No.
So this is not a shock.
No, but I do think these high reps really help me with my mind-muscle connection with the flexing of the arms. So,
Yeah, doing high reps does help with my muscle connection.
like for my goals, I think it's perfect.
But what about the rest of us that didn't do curls for cardio?
Do it safe, Koos. Always do it safe.
Damn, what the fuck?
Bad form there. That's bad. I wouldn't count that myself.
I don't know what that was. That was not a rep.
We will confirm on day 30.
Yeah.
If I can do this, deadlift first. Yes.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Again, there's too much leaning in there. Like, I might barely count that as a rep, but there's a lot of leaning.
Okay. I already felt like I was getting stronger, but this confirms it. Let's go for 60 kilograms on day 30.
Talking about 60 kilograms, Aryan
Be safe. Do it safe.
also has to try again on day 30.
Maybe, but it feels really heavy. Like,
Day 30.
maybe.
Day 30.
Day 30.
Let's continue the journey.
The journey will get even more challenging now because
I just came back from France, and I now got a call that I'm flying in 2 days to record with a Formula One driver from Red Bull. And now I just got another call that I'm...
Nice. I don't watch Formula One. I don't watch much of any sports, actually. I don't even barely watch football. Like, I'll watch a little bit of football leading up to the Super Bowl, and then I'll watch the Super Bowl. But it's like, but that's only like the good teams. Like, I don't watch football in general. I don't watch any sports. But there's like a lot of sports that like I'd kind of like to do, and racing is like one of the top. Dude, I'd love to be in a race car. Like, that would be just awesome. And like Formula One cars too. Those go like those are insanely fast. They go like 300 miles per hour or something. Like, that's ridiculous. I'd love to do that.
maybe recording with Mr. Beast and his team on Saturday. This week as well. So I fly to Austria to record with a Formula One driver, and then to North Carolina to record with the Mr. Beast team. Turn on.
So let's take full advantage of this machine before I leave. I might not have a bicep vein yet, maybe because I mostly did pull-ups my entire life. But hey, at least my back looks like a Christmas tree with Doritos as decoration.
That is cool. His back does look impressive. Unfortunately, all the cameras that I have are crap. Even the video that I'm filming this on is a crappy camera. So, like, I'll take a picture of myself in the gym, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, this looks awesome." And I'll look at the picture, and I'm like, "Where did all my muscle go?" I swear it removes like half of my muscle and adds like 40 pounds of fat.
See you next time. Maybe in another country.
Meanwhile, my dad is not just facing the bicep curl challenge.
It's very warm at the moment, 39 degrees, so that was way too warm. I have some
That
progress.
is. I don't know though, cause like I live in an area where like I live in like northeastern Oregon, so like the hottest it gets up here is like 85 degrees. Like that's like the hottest, dude. And it's not very humid either. But it gets freaking cold in the winter, dude. Like our last winter, I think we were like into like negative 20 degrees. I think it was horrible. So freaking cold. I'd rather be like in the hundreds in heat than below anything. Like I hate the freezing temperatures. I hate snow. I hate it.
I changed the band, the stronger band, but it's a little bit boring. Only the resistant band. But I think the flies, man. I think I can win something. The contestant with the best band.
So while I'm making my way to Austria, about
Definitely voting for the dad here. Definitely best contestant.
to work out with one of only 20 Formula One drivers in the world. York took my place using the Speedies machine that is literally comparable to a futuristic personal trainer.
I have the assist mode on, so when
Not at all. Not at all. A personal trainer, I'd far rather have a personal trainer. I want to be a personal trainer. Um, and I'm looking into it. But it's like the town that I live in is so freaking small that like nobody's gonna pay for a personal trainer. But like this, yeah, 100% does not replace a personal trainer.
it becomes too heavy, it becomes lighter.
And he realizes another big advantage that using this machine has over normal dumbbells.
Dumbbells are great, but this gives you a different type of resistance. Full resistance the whole time. This just
Yep. Yeah, that's so much better. I will like. I'm a huge advocate of cable stuff. Cable anything is so amazing. Far better than free weight as far as hypertrophy goes. If you're going strength training, all free weight. Don't do anything but free weight for strength training.
keeps pulling on you.
And with no effort, York can just switch to grip variation.
Let's do hammer curls now.
While the machine also adjusts.
Hammer curls are useless. Don't do hammer curls. They don't do anything for you. Just stick to normal curls.
the weights for him
Getting too heavy.
without interrupting his set.
Uber One for Students is a premium membership that offers exclusive benefits.
100.
It seems
I did not like that ad. That made me uncomfortable. Ugh. I never want to see an ad like that again.
like the check-in yesterday really showed everyone what to focus on these last 15 days to really get the best results.
I don't feel like I got stronger at all, but actually that makes a lot of sense because I didn't really train that heavy.
Which is why Koz now focuses on less reps per set, but using heavy weights.
Now let's rest.
And while I'm
Yeah, that is better for strength. But, I mean, the goal of this is size, is it not?
still up in the clouds, dreaming about a life with a bicep vein, someone else is already living my dream.
I'm about to end my workout with curls, but I just noticed. Look at those veins. They are
Those look amazing. That looks sexy, bro. Veins like that. Oh, look at this down on here on his arm. What are those, dude? That's awesome. Like I've never been that lean before. Like I was like I turned 12 and I like got fat, and then like since then I've been like continue to bulk. Like it just started like November, I think, was when I got my gym membership. So then I started working out then, but um yeah, I've never gotten lean. Like I'm planning on this winter getting lean, but man, I wished I had veins like that, dude.
popping way more than usual. Even my shoulder has veins. I think this challenge is definitely working.
Shoulder veins are awesome. I don't think people realize like how much shoulders change your physique. Like look at this. Like that's a good physique, but if he had just a little bit wider shoulders, it'd take his physique even better. It'd make it look so much better.
Working for me.
But let's see if Aryan can actually keep this up because
This is the last workout I'm doing from home because I'm going on a vacation to France. And of course I will take my bands with me.
Why are they all going to France? What's down in France?
But I also have some other interesting ways to train my biceps there. And I will definitely challenge myself. Like this guy. See you there.
or like this guy, who is still challenging himself while being on vacation. It looks like dreaming about a bicep vein actually helped, because while doing the curls in the hottest gym in Austria...
Oh, I can see a bicep vein.
Oh, is there a bicep vein? A little bicep vein? Tiny bicep vein? That's the goal of this challenge.
But just seconds after finishing the 100 curls, it was already gone again. It looks like everyone has to do their curls at a different location now.
Because this weekend, I'm at...
Doesn't really make that much sense. Why would it disappear after you're done working out?
And I need to do my bicep curls here.
So like father, like son, Jorg also uses resistance bands to get his 100 curls in.
Nice.
Cannon does it again.
But as cool and fun as traveling can be, like doing curls with Formula 1 driver Yuki Tsunoda,
Which way?
Formula 1 drivers, I believe, have to train, like, a lot. They have to be very physically fit. As well as being, like, light. Like, I couldn't be a Formula 1 driver because I'm too heavy. Like, not competitively. I'd love to. And I've had the opportunity to drive a Formula 1 car. I'd take that in a heartbeat. But, like, this guy, he looks, like, fairly small and, like, fairly light. But you also have to be strong. Like, I'm like, I'm 208 pounds. Like, I don't think they'd let me.
What do you like for curls?
Is there any fake weights that looks like big? Looks like I'm carrying 50 kilogram, but actually 10 kilogram, whatever.
Oh, there you go. Right now doing 100 curls with Yuki.
Yeah.
Look at those veins though. Look at those veins. Bro, you're...
By the way, make sure to already subscribe to not miss the video 24 hours with a Formula 1 driver. Traveling can also cause big problems.
12 o'clock right now in America, traveling for over 24 hours.
But because everyone takes this challenge very seriously,
This is my luggage.
he still gets his 100 curls in, and quickly makes sure to get his sleep in, because no sleep literally means no gains. And Koz is not the only one with problems while traveling.
This has been a very long day. Very long day.
But even though we both arrived in the US just in time to record with a YouTuber you might have heard of,
Crazy.
Nah, I never heard of him.
He almost has as many subscribers as I do. We are at the Mr. Beast HQ.
It is crazy how popular Mr. Beast is. Like, how many subscribers does Mr. Beast have now? Let me Google that. It's like freaking insane. 422 million. That's crazy. 422.
Definitely only to do curls and nothing more, not a secret project that I can tell you guys later about.
And Ko's accidentally breaking one of the trophies.
That is cool.
We had no clue yet that the problems going back home,
There's another update.
would be way worse. In the meantime, Arjen arrived in France, showing us his new way of doing curls.
So to anyone
That looks pretty cool. That is a great way to do your curls, like off of body weight. That's really good.
saying you can't work out during a vacation, find a better tree branch.
This is a very good option.
That is true. You should always be able to find a way to work out somehow. I prefer to go to the gym, and I will a lot of times. I will admit, like if I'm in another area, like not even on vacation, but if I'm in another area and they don't have a gym, I will skip going to the gym. But there is always an option to work out.
Option to really challenge yourself, and is basically the primal version of what we do in the studio with our Speedians gym. Well, apart from the fact that this has like a million great features that I don't want to miss ever again, but more about that when I'm back home, when I can actually show my favorite features. For now, we all need to work with what we actually have, which for my brother means
We're just here at the campsite with resistance bands.
while for me and Ko's, it literally means working out at Mr. Beast's gym.
That's a pretty awesome gym. It's better than the gym that I go to.
Workout done. Oh no, still to do curls. Kind of unreal to do curls here at the Mr. Beast gym. Jimmy has.
Do they all have his logo on there? That's cool. Is there anything else here that has his logo on it? That's cool. Mr. Beast is too powerful, honestly.
It's a good taste for gym. Me.
We even met Madge, the guy that lost 100 pounds in a Mr. Beast video and won over 4.
I've seen this video. That is really. I genuinely believe that's Mr. Beast's best video. I think you shouldn't focus on losing weight as much, but it was honestly like a really, really great video. Like, I'm not a Mr. Beast fan, but if anything was going to make me, it would be if he did more of these type of videos. I just love workout videos. I love fitness and stuff, but I do believe that it's like by far his best video.
$400,000.
How many days you stay in a circle?
178 days.
178 days.
Yeah, 178 days, so just shy of 6 months.
How did you do it?
I had help. I had my coach. My coach helped me throughout the challenge. I had him for 3 months, and he unfortunately passed away during filming.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Rest in peace, Coach Wall. You had an amazing impact on this man's life.
This is something I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, that's one of the things that made the video so good. But like, honestly, like I don't even tear up during movies, but it was really sad. Like I almost started to cry during that. That was it was crazy. I can't imagine what it would be like to be that guy doing that. I think that's part of the reason why I don't cry during movies is because I see it as just a story. Like, this actually happened, dude. And that's sad. That'd be heartbreaking if I was in his shoes. My gosh.
For the rest of my life, and continue on and hopefully inspire my kids, my friends, my family.
You won an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
How did that change your life? Because we don't see that after.
I mean, honestly, like, money doesn't change me. Like, I was never driven by money. That's like one of the things that a lot of people look at. It's like, oh, you want to.
That is true. I don't know. I feel like if I got like tons of money, like I would go. It would change me as a person. I don't know for the better or for the worst, but if I got a ton of money like that, like yeah, I would probably do a lot of good things. Like I know how to roughly handle like a large amount of money coming in all at once. Um, but the biggest thing that Mr. Beast did for him was had him change to be a better, more physically fit. And it looks like he's part of the Mr. Beast team now as well, which is cool.
A bunch of money. Money is just a tool to help better, your family and your body and what you want to do.
That's true. It is a tool for all kinds of things. But not. I don't know. A tool to help families, saying that is interesting because um like all the stories I've heard of like people winning the lottery, like their family comes and like begs them for money, and like there's murders that happen over this stuff. So having a huge amount of money might not be the best thing for your relationships.
Do with it.
Talking about what you want to do with your body.
We're doing 100 curls every day for 30 days.
100 straight?
No, 5 sets.
We're doing 20 of them? Let's do 35s.
There you go. Oh, okay. One. Okay, we'll do that.
11.
You're strong, man.
19.
Come on.
That is, I would prefer to do both dumbbells at the same time rather than one over the other, because when you're doing both at the same time, it focuses more on the bicep, where if I'm doing one, I'm gonna have so much more ability to lean back and switch it onto other muscles, where if I'm doing two, yeah, I can still lean back, but it's still gonna be targeting the biceps.
Boom.
20. Go. 20. Good God. That was tough. Oh, man, so 30 days of this. But, hey, subscribe to Brownie. We just hit 10 mil. 100K likes right here. If you don't, I'm going to find you.
Looks insane.
I guess he's gonna find me.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Stan, for bringing me. I'm enjoying it very much.
But the next day, all this excitement took a big hit because once we got into our plane back home,
We have to leave the plane.
This has been the worst.
I don't think it's too bad. I mean, like, unless you have to be back at the. I thought he doesn't live in the U.S. What's that about? He's going back. Okay, I'm stupid.
this airplane is broken and it can't take off. And once we got out, we got the info that our new
They're boarding a plane that's already broken? What?
plane has a...
If you want to build an app and have no idea how to code or where to start, check out Base 40.
Tell me, 4-hour delay. And that's estimated. That's not even confirmed. 4-hour delay, at least. There's another update.
Oh no.
It's now delayed. If we're boarding in 5 hours, we are leaving at 1.
Luckily today...
I've never been on an airplane. It's actually kind of sad. I've like, yeah, like I said, I've never been more than like 10 hours away from my home. So I've never been on an airplane. I don't think I've even seen an airplane up close, like a big commercial. Like I've seen like small personal planes that people have because we have an airport here, but it's like it's a small airport that you just like. It's not a commercial airport. So yeah, I've never been on a plane, so I don't know what any of this is like.
They got a bit better when we not just met one of you guys.
So that guy just recognized us and he offered us free protein shakes.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. These look sick though.
That looks good.
Those look great. These are huge. Like, I know you like them huge though.
But 2 subscribers to the channel. You guys are amazing.
Go, another one. How you doing, man? Well, right now, our flight is literally delayed for 6 hours and we're leaving at 1 a.m. Still got delayed.
This made everything so much better. Thank you guys.
Can I get a picture with you? Yeah, let's do it, bro.
So while things started to get better, thanks to you guys,
That's making me hungry. That's making me so hungry right now.
this delicious protein shake we got from a subscriber. Please show him some love in the comments. He really saved us here. We just got the info that our flight is now fully cancelled.
Epic.
And on top of that, the flight company just lost my suitcase.
We have no clue where our suitcase is. I know what I won't fly with anymore. Haha.
Meaning we now have to stay overnight, hoping that our flight tomorrow will actually take off.
All right, we made it to the hotel room. We smell like shit. But I have no extra clothing, no extra underwear. I already feel disgusting. I don't know. I still have to do curls tomorrow as well.
Meanwhile, back home, someone else is already doing his curls.
With my best mate, with my counter, with my everything. It's also the hottest day ever in the Netherlands, and it's crazy hot. It's so hot. I did more than 20, and I'm already sweating like crazy.
The good thing, though, is that Jorg hasn't been feeling too sore anymore lately like he did in the first 2 weeks, making him able to push harder with a bit more weight. But it also seems like this insane heat
99 and 100 last 10 days. Can't wait for the results.
Followed the hottest man of this challenge home.
I hoped the weather in the Netherlands was a little bit better, but today over here in the Netherlands it was 37 degrees.
At least you don't have negative 10 degrees. At least you don't have to worry about that. Dude, having like so freezing cold is so miserable. I hate it when it's freezing cold. I don't like the snow. Like a lot of people really like the snow, but it's like for me, I just have to work in it. Like I just work a lot, and so the snow is just more of a hassle for me. Also, like the ice, it's because I don't have a four-wheel drive car, so the ice my car will slide around on if I'm not too careful. It just sucks. I hate the wintertime.
Put the airco on, but I'm getting there.
Arjen is still enjoying his ring workouts.
So I just attached my rings to the big wooden thing there.
While Koos and I made it to a random gym in Washington the next day to also get our curls in. Still in the same nice smelling shirt, of course.
Here we go again.
I feel awful. There's no pump today, but I'm getting the reps in. We're flying today, hopefully.
So after finishing our 100 curls and getting myself a random new cheap shirt,
This t-shirt does feel like it's going to fall apart at any second.
All right. I already missed Gymshark.
we got ourselves some American protein pancake.
I've never had a Gymshark shirt, and I probably won't ever buy one because I hate spending ridiculous amount of money on clothes just to look cool. Like, I'll literally buy like a pack of 50 shirts off of Amazon. Like, the shirt that I wear, like, most of the time is just a solid black polo because I wear that to work, and then I wear this shirt a lot. This shirt was a shirt my friend left in my basement. I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. Like I do have the money to do it. I just wouldn't do it. I just won't. Like I don't get it. Like I get for your feet, like if you got to have good quality shoes for your feet. Um and there's talk about like the harmful stuff that they put in your clothes. I don't think it's really that bad besides they put it in every single fabric on the planet. So,
and finally hopped into our seats.
I treated this guy on some business class.
Cheers.
Hey.
But
what are they drinking? That looks like orange juice and freaking mouthwash. What?
just when it looked like everything is finally going well, apart from my suitcase still being lost, I got back home to this.
My Facebook account just got hacked. I lost everything on it. We had 750,000 followers, and they're all gone. They almost got into my Instagram. This was
That sucks. But this, I mean, yeah. Like I was just gonna say that like you can't make money off of Facebook really, but it still is like a form of advertising. Like I don't have a Facebook account. I tried to make one for some reason they wouldn't let me because I violated community guidelines without even having an account. But whatever. I might try again some other time, but uh, like if I was gonna drop a new video and I could put it to 750,000 people, like that's maybe 5 or 6 people that might click onto the video, like that'd be nice. Currently, I have 0 viewers on Twitch, so
it was all 6 hours
I clearly need some advertisement.
ago. We spent 5-6 hours trying to fight back, changed everything, all passwords, but we were already really well secured. But Facebook has loopholes. I just get a lot of messages right now, like literally like right now.
I just hope it will somehow get fixed in the next few days, but I will keep you guys updated. And with now only 1 week left, my dad realizes something very interesting.
After a 2.5 week vacation in Spain, I was standing on the scale. There were 2 kilos more than 2.5 weeks ago. So I hope there's 1 kilo over here and 1 kilo over here.
We will.
No, The problem is like the scale varies so much. Do you know how much the scale has said how much weight the scale has said I've gained? And mine's like supposed to be accurate. Mine like is supposed to track like your body fat percentage and skeletal muscle mass and everything. I don't trust it. I think it's a bunch of bogus. Like I'll like have that as a rough gauge, but like I'll get up one morning and the scale will say that I weigh 203 and then get up the next morning and it say that I weigh 209. So like that's a huge weight difference. So either my weight fluctuates a lot or the scale just isn't reliable. What I would say the most reliable time to weigh yourself is like get up, immediately go to the bathroom, weigh yourself. That's like the probably the least fluctuating weight, and that's what I do. And still, my weight's all over the place. So, um, yeah, don't exactly trust the scale. Go have it as a rough estimate, but like if it's like a 2 pound, 4 pound difference, yeah, I wouldn't say that. But yeah, muscle mass is more dense and it's gonna weigh more than fat is.
We'll find out where those 2 kilograms went very soon, because with us being in the last week of the challenge, and Co somehow being in a random store using their equipment for curls, I also found out about something.
Wait, what? My girlfriend used this machine.
And you can also add weights to the sides. What?
This feels like curling in the squat rack. Where has this machine been all my life? What?
I'm glad I can still be excited about a machine like this. I mean, I've been training for 10 years.
I'm not kidding. This bench was included with this thing.
It's way too hot in here.
Bench is good. Benches are amazing. If you don't have a bench and you have a home gym, what are you even doing?
I mean, this 10 line should be illegal. Happy I got...
It should, yeah. Ban that thing. That is an illegal 10 line. Look at this. Yuck.
the curls in, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have my Facebook back.
What's also coming back by doing challenges like these are healthy habits like you're getting back to meal prepping, or even starting new habits.
Like cardio on a bike.
Okay, so
meal prepping is good. The best thing you can do though, like the healthiest you can eat, is the closest you can to Whole Foods. Like what I recommend doing. I was doing this for a while, but I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say that I do this because I don't necessarily. I work at a restaurant, so I mean, I eat burgers like every day, but eating like just a protein, like just a fish, steak, some eggs, whatever, and some vegetables and some fruit, and maybe just like some bread or something, some form of carbs. Well, I mean, like, vegetables are a good form of carbs, so I guess you can get your carbs from your vegetables. You just have to have a lot more, and that's all you should really have for a meal. Like the closest you can get, like just raw vegetables, or just they're great for you. The That's what we mean by like processed. Like processed literally means like chopping, cooking. That is a form of process, and it breaks down the important parts of the food that are good for you. So like and that's even with like ultra processed foods. Like it's not so much the stuff that they put in the food, it's the stuff that they take out of the food. Like they take out most of your nutrients in that food just by processing it. Like microwaving it breaks down so much nutrients in your food. Um, so yeah, uh, eating your food whole is the best thing you can do. But of course, I said of course, meal prepping is not bad. Like if you want like really good tasting food, obviously do some meal prep, like prep some meals. But I would recommend eating closest to whole food as you can.
So, this machine is epic. Everyone has been loving this. On this massive iPad right here, you can literally watch anything, YouTube, Netflix, anything. You can select workouts to follow, beginner, intermediate, advanced.
Those are the same company. I don't know. I think that playing video games and watching videos while you're doing your cardio is a really good thing. 'Cause like I hate cardio. I don't want to do it. And so having something to watch or play while I'm doing cardio, keeping my mind off of it, that'd be good. If I was doing cardio right now while I'm recording this video, that'd be, or live streaming a video that nobody's watching, so recording it.
People ask me how am I able to do so much cardio and not hate it. It's because I have setups like this where I have a massive screen and I can just watch my favorite YouTube videos, maybe Brownie. There's a fun light here that actually tells if you're doing a great job. As you can see, I'm going too fast right now. That's not the zone that I wanted to be in. It basically arrived like this, like a full bike, fully assembled. It didn't take any time, just like that machine over there. And that's really good because
I hate when you get it. That was an insane voice crack. Anyway, I hate when you get something in the mail and you have to assemble it all and the screws are like pre-stripped. Oh my gosh. I'll freaking kill someone, dude. Like like there's just they're just bad, or they send you these crappy tools, but it's like, and then you look through the tools that you have personally and then none of them work for it. Oh my gosh, that sucks. You have to use their stupid tools.
I can't build, and they both really take up minimal space, just the maximum that they need, and they just look really cool. Both machines also get regular updates just to make them even smoother than they already are. And you also get great support, and they have an...
I doubt that. I think that updates actually slow down your software more than it does speed up your software. Like, how do they internally change your device to speed it up faster? Like, maybe the way that it connects to the internet or uses the internet, but it's like, I'm not going to have an update on my phone that's going to give me a better processor.
An epic Facebook group that I can't use right now, which really hurts. Where there is a community, you can ask questions about your workouts, about your devices. So if you're looking for a bike or a machine like that, or both, then these are the machines you're looking for. I said yes to this collaboration because I absolutely love the machines. First link in the description, you won't regret it.
And with day 30 being very close, everyone is pushing as hard as possible. Well, as much as they are allowed to get the best results and become the winner of the challenge, which you can also vote for at the end.
I really wonder if I made any gains. I don't know. I just don't know. But hey, we'll see. A few more workouts left.
I am super interested in how the other guys are doing.
Well, I just received a big package from the US.
There it is. I got my suitcase back. Now my Facebook.
3 days left, and it's, I don't know, like 8 p.m. right now, and I just came back to do my curls.
As I said, everyone is giving it their absolute best for these videos. Or to somehow make the 1 kilogram per bicep a reality, or to somehow have...
That's some pretty bad form. Wait.
Their absolute best for these videos, or to somehow...
That is like a lot of swinging. He's using his legs as well right here. Using his legs a lot. Like, you see that bend? Straighten your legs, straighten your back, pull like this.
I'll make the 1 kilogram per bicep a reality, or to somehow have a bicep vein at the end.
I think I'm getting stronger.
It's day 28, and today is going to be my last workout before day 30. I hope I made some gains, especially since day 15.
And for his last workout, Arjen has an interesting angle.
Today I'm gonna push myself again with assist mode. That's something I only can do here, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. This is the highest I've started with.
But because the assist mode drops the weight for him,
He can basically do whatever he wants as long as he does 100 reps. And right now,
69.
He's 69 reps in, and he switched to hammer curls. This is the longest drop set I've seen with different variations.
And this variation
100
inspired me to also do my 100 reps in a row with assisted mode. By the way, you can also try this challenge. It is now in our 90-day challenge workout app.
Games went downhill when they got rid of cheats. We're bringing them back. Wiimote gives you dozens.
And the last one.
But the next day is not just the last day before day 30, which is why Coach also needs to do his curls again.
That was day 29.
But I also realized something very important.
All right, so this timer has definitely known better times. I'm motivated to work on myself. But social media part with Facebook getting hacked, but also I literally uploaded my transformation on Instagram. Bro made 90% of his progress in the first 4 years.
That's how transformations work. I mean, even as, like, you're gonna make 90% of your transformation in 4 years, the first 4 years that you start training. And doesn't matter what you do. Like, whether that's weightlifting, he does calisthenics, whatever. Like, that's where most of your gains are going to come from, and then you're going to slowly build off on top of that. So yeah, this comment is true, but that's like not just specifically for Brownie. That's like across the board. That's just how it works.
Years. Right now, I am the same weight as when I started my transformation 10 years ago.
That is, yeah. I would bump up some intensity, my guy. If you're the same weight that you 10 years ago,
I was fat. I weighed 86 kilograms, and I went all the way down to this physique right here. I was 69 kilograms.
that's pretty lean. He also looks like he's about to murder someone. I do not want to piss that guy off. That guy in that picture. How is this the same guy? That looks like Red Skull from Captain America.
I lost 17 kilograms. I just don't know. Social media, it's not super motivating to me right now, also because we put in so...
It's not designed to be motivating. It's designed to be demotivating. Like, the entire... All of social media is trying to sell you something. It's what, like... It's what all is. So, to even watch me right now, it's like, it's designed to have you have something that you want, and so you'll continue coming back. And it's made you feel depressed and like you don't have something. That's what all of social media is. They're designed. That's all what it's designed for. Social media will never be helpful and never encourage you. Never. Like, maybe for a little while, but not in the long term. Keeping it longer in your life is only going to harm you more.
So much effort every single video, and it feels like YouTube is sometimes not showing our videos. Everyone I know that's into fitness knows fitness YouTube channels, and because maybe I started as a body weight training channel, which I still do every single day, but I also lift weights. We're trying to reach everyone, so you might see a little bit more of a bodybuilding side of me. I'm trying.
That would be good. People say that calisthenics is more healthy. I think there is some truth to that, and I also think that there is a lot of, like, I think bodybuilding is also very healthy for you. But I think that where it gets mixed up is where, like, you train too much for bodybuilding and it becomes all about hypertrophy and size. And so all like with calisthenics, like, his muscles aren't going to be all the same size. His upper body is going to be stronger than his lower body because he works out his upper body with calisthenics. There's not a whole lot of calisthenics you can do for your legs. Where bodybuilding is going to be more isolated, and you're going to be able to hit every single muscle group with where you can't quite so much with calisthenics. But calisthenics is also like a difference in using multiple muscles, and it's a lot of compound movements, and so that's really helpful. So if you like one or the other isn't good and isn't bad. Doing a mix of calisthenics and bodybuilding and strength training is going to be the best thing you can do. Obviously, I lean more towards bodybuilding. And I just love bodybuilding more. But I also try to incorporate some calisthenics and strength training with that, with my bodybuilding.
Trying to reach that audience as well, which is way bigger than the calisthenics audience, and
that's true. Bodybuilding audience is huge compared to calisthenics.
There's nothing wrong with the calisthenics audience. I love it. So let's get those last 100 reps in before the big finale tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the day that I know if this was worth it. I'm gonna go higher than yesterday. I don't feel any ache, nothing. Oh, I definitely feel it from yesterday, actually.
So with all of us finishing our last curls of this 30-day challenge, it's day 30.
Are they measuring with a pump, or they waited till the pump goes away? Because I would wait till the pump goes away to measure, because that's your true size. That's your true muscle size. The reason you have a pump is because there's a bunch of stuff in that muscle tearing away the old muscle and rebuilding more muscle. So, like, yeah, it's cool to look in the mirror with a pump, but when you take your shirt off without a pump, that's what your true muscle looks like.
Day 30. How did it go?
It was a sore 30 days.
Were you happy with your piece of paper?
It was just 5 minutes a day. So I was kind of pretty happy with my paper.
During these 30 days, I haven't seen my dad for more than half of it, but were you happy with your piece of paper?
It was good.
It was good?
Yeah, I was happy.
We'll see how much stronger you got and if there's any size added. I was happy with my piece of paper. I could do 100 curls in every way possible. I tried 100 in a row. I did curls with Koos. He made me do curls like a maniac. I did more so the optimal set range. I also did bands, so let's see if it paid off. Are you happy with your piece of paper?
I feel sorry for you guys. It didn't
He's hilarious. He's hilarious.
even feel like a challenge. It was just like
Your workouts.
my workouts, and I loved it.
Were you?
Yeah. He's gonna have the most gains. This guy right here is gonna have the most gains because it's a normal workout what he's been doing for the whole time. He's had optimal time to rest. He knows his body's limits. These other guys are doing something completely different.
You happy with your piece of paper?
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. But I do think like mine was very low risk, maybe high reward. So
Okay, so everyone seems to be pretty happy with their variation, but who actually made the most gains? Let's look at the results. What do you think?
I hope I gained something.
Confidence? Happiness? From 38 centimeters to 38 centimeters. Why? And the right arm went from 39 to, well, 39.
Yeah. Yeah. 100 curls a day. Don't do it. Not a good idea.
We didn't expect this one to be the best one. The people can still choose you as a winner for the vlogs.
Well, I have some sympathy
I'm not choosing him. Not choosing him for the vlogs. Horrible vlogging.
from you guys.
I'm joking, by the way. I'm not actually this harsh.
I'm really sad.
Now, excuses. Next one. You started with 40 centimeters.
yeah,
Then you went to 41, but is it still 41 or is it more or less?
I think it's 41 still.
Ready to flex? Yeah.
Still 41?
41 still, but that's gains. Right, it was 40.5 on day 1. On day 14, it was 42 centimeters. That's almost as big as mine. Yes. 42. He's happy with the results. Nice to meet you again. It's been some time. He was not here during the halfway checkup. So, 33 on day 1. Whoa, okay. Is this 35? Yeah. 35. That is
Dang. He wins. I'm saying it. I already told you I was gonna vote for him. He wins, dude.
It's 35.
Resistance band magic.
But we still have the other arm.
Bicep vein.
This? Yeah. There's a vein, more veins than I have.
No. He has more veins. See, like, you can flex your arm and see a tiny bit of a vein, but, like, I wouldn't say that's a bicep vein. Like, a bicep vein is, like, something that sticks out, like, when you're not even flexing. So, no, he doesn't have more veins than he does. Also, we're talking about bicep veins, like the veins that stick out. Don't have more veins in your body. Actually, is it possible to have a different amount of veins in your body than someone else? I'm gonna look that up.
And the right arm went from 33 on day 1 to
34. Easy 34. Like easy in 1 month. Are you gonna?
I'm happy.
It's not the easiest to make gains when you're around 80.
Dang.
Guess his age in the comment down below.
Guess who's the dad and who's the son?
On the left, from 38 centimeters to, oh, that's almost 40 though. That's like, what do you guys think that is? 40. 40, right? Yeah, that's 40.
Let's go.
It does mean it's working.
Training your biceps works. It works.
If you give yourself enough rest. On the right.
Yes, if you give yourself enough rest.
From 38.5 to, what? How did you do that? 40. That's crazy.
And also, the same, both arms.
Oh, yeah.
It evened
Dang. Same both arms.
out. Do you feel like you make gains? Like,
First 15 days, I felt very confident. After that, not so much. A lot of travel, not ideal diet, although I think I hit my protein Brownie.
40 already on day 1, and now it is exactly 40.
Ah, what was this?
38.
If this is less than 38, I will stop doing curls, honestly.
38 to 39. 39.
But even though my arm grew by 1 centimeter, I unfortunately still can't see my bicep vein. So before checking if you actually see a difference in the before and after pictures, we need to see how much stronger everyone got in these 30 days. And especially I need to see some good results now, otherwise I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Maybe you got stronger.
Let's test our strength.
My dad's max on day 1 was 30 kilograms. And today, he not just makes the 30 kilograms look super easy,
Whoa!
Okay.
but also...
Come on. Boom, 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 boom.
Whoa!
Nice. Nice. He did the best. Definitely did the best.
Oh,
That looked easy.
Curls 35 kilograms.
One try.
What? Oh,
And being super hyped by his results, my dad even goes for 40 kilograms.
I like the pushing.
My day 1 weight was 40 kilograms, so let's try that. With these 30 days, I did discover love for this thing because I didn't have to count my reps anymore. Because counting to 100 is very boring.
But York's day 1 weight
easy curl.
looks surprisingly hard.
Push, push, push. Yes.
It was more the grip, no?
Yeah, the grip.
Yeah, the grip. Try. Can you do one more? No, I don't want you to. Yes, exactly. This one looks better. Way better. Very nice.
Let's go, man.
Still, there's too much swinging. The helicopter flying above my house.
Now let's go. Really squeeze the bar.
And with more focus on the grip,
That was a pretty decent rep.
Yeah.
Similar to day 1.
I did make gains!
but even though editor Koos also really struggles with his day 1 weight,
Terrible rep again.
Perfect form.
he still adds 5 kilograms, really wanting to set a new personal record.
Come on.
So by giving it everything,
Massive bicep guy.
he
Yes, yes.
actually lifts 55 kilograms.
Let's go.
Arjen's day 1 weight, on the other hand,
Good deadlift.
seems to go a lot easier now.
Damn.
What?
Resting even helps with strength.
It looked good.
That was a solid rep.
That felt pretty good, to be honest.
Which is why he goes up by 5 kilograms as well.
On day 1, I felt 60, and on day 15, I felt 60. Let's get 60. Come on.
And this time,
Let's go.
That's crazy.
but we all know Arjen, he's not stopping there. So after some rest, he goes for a 65 kilogram bicep curl.
Come on.
What? Come on. Oh, no. 60 is my max.
I don't know. I know my max for dumbbell curling was 55. And then I don't know what my max for barbell curl is.
5 kilograms gains.
My personal record from day 1 goes pretty smooth.
Oh, easy.
Okay.
But did 100 curls every single day really make me stronger?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is why...
I think you can go higher.
I think so as well.
I think so too.
So with the timer of this 30-day challenge about to hit 0...
30-day challenge almost over.
You have to do it now. This is the moment.
And me still thinking about my bicep vein that I just seem to not be blessed with, even after 3,000 curls, I at least have to curl these 60 kilograms.
One. Come on!
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And during the hardest and longest curl of my life,
Way too much leaning on that. That is insane how far back he was leaning. I would not count that as a rep.
What?
You lost your 10.
I lost my 10 because I became completely red. I'm seeing stars, but that is a 10 kilogram increase, which I will happily take. 10 kilograms is the most strength increase, but who actually won in total?
different methods and different bodies mean different results.
Right here. This guy, he won. He won. By far. Beat all of these guys.
results for everyone. So,
We got winners here. I would say congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You could choose whenever you did curls.
Yes,
Any moment, any type of curls.
yes,
And you gave yourself enough rest.
definitely.
As always, giving yourself enough rest is important. That's why we also
Yes, it is one of the most important things you could do. More important than actually training.
included in this challenge. Not everyone does 100 every single day. As you can see, rest definitely pays off. But you made a lot of gains too. Congratulations. It was completely new for my dad to do this type of exercise every single day, so a lot of new volume.
Yep. So a lot of more new gains.
So that's probably why. Could you have made more gains with rest? Maybe, but this is really good gains. Actually, I'm actually worried if Captain America didn't take a secret serum. Coach actually did pretty decent as well.
Yeah, pretty decent. I like mine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like yours too. I'm sorry. I was in last time. I mean, I'm climbing. It will only take about 4 more of these 30-day challenges. Will probably be a 30-day challenge of lose as much muscle as possible in 30 days. Then I will win it. We've got our winner. We've got our loser. But who do you think was the winner of the vlogs, and who do you think should win the prize money?
maybe looking at the before and after helps you decide who your winner is of these 30 days. Because I think for some of us, you can actually see a difference. Well, at least for the ones who actually gain some size. Although Jorg looks really good. Just go to my latest post on Instagram, like it, and vote for the person you think deserves to win. And maybe follow. We're trying to hit 1 million there. We're kind of behind. We have 10 million here. See you there. And massive shout out to Speedians for sponsoring this video and making this 30-day challenge possible. This machine is absolutely insane, and the price is so good. First link in the description. Make sure to check it out.
It was a good video.